So I'm up closer to home and then TMC. First TMC in West Bengal. Closer to home, you were one of the interventionists or whatever. Sorry for a little bit of gadbad with the A's and the I in the Ponda by-election. And like if you could give us a small this on that, besides the fact that you called me up and told me I told you so, no. Besides that thing, and also then we'll go back to go to West Bengal with the very hot election there and the 23rd, 29th the voting, but SIR, all that thing, and Amit Shah is camping, is taken up a tenancy in West Bengal for 15 days. So generally bring us up to date on all that.
See, as far as the Ponda by-election is concerned, when the two petitioners came before the court challenging the EC's notification, I had seen it then only that this was a conspiracy of the BJP, because the antecedents of the petitioners can be well established. This is one part of the story. The second part of the story is, everywhere the EC is playing mischief. Now there are already High Court judgment of the Bombay bench where the EC was also a party to those petitions, where the election was stuck down because the notification was not completing that 1 year. Proviso 151A was explained as 1 year from the date he gets elected.
Oh.
Whereas these people argued, we also tried to argue that it was 1 year from the date of vacancy. However, this judgment was neither challenged by the EC before the Supreme Court, and it has remained on record, which the EC was aware. Now, when you see that situation, Ravi Naik expired on 15th October. Our term gets over in March 27. Had they to hold the elections in December,
It was okay.
it was okay. Now you knew that there was a problem. And yet the double engine Sarkar, who is controlling the sea, which is all India level, has manipulated.
That's a strong statement.
I am making it very categorical that the EC was aware that there is a High Court judgment explaining what is that 1 year. Now when October is the vacancy is created, there was ample time to do it within that 1 year, as explained by the court. Why did you not do it? Therefore, I said the double engine Sarkar and the EC are working hand in gloves to throttle the basic structure of democracy. And my only purpose to intervene was to try to see that the democratic process goes on. Where I was wronging, though my intervention petition was not admitted as a matter of right, but the bench was pleased to say that I will hear you. Okay. Now my question is that the conflict between the Congress and the BJP and the AAP is very clear that when the matter is burning in the court, they never thought of intervening. Now, after they had intervened, there were their parties who were already on the ground, and had they to explain the whole situation that because of the EC we should not be blamed, we have gone into this, the judge could have thought of other ways of managing the show. You understand? But since no interested party is challenging the petitions, the judge, the bench rightly went as per the earlier judgment.
Okay. Now you're saying this EC, so I bring it back because this is not an issue that it is related to Goa itself and TMC itself, but also in West Bengal where you
everywhere. Why West Bengal? Everywhere there is a racket with this EC. For the first time in the history of India's independence, there is an impeachment notice served against the EC.
not accepted.
Not accepted is one paragraph. I'm talking of filing this. Not accepted by whom? Double engine Sarkar. What is accepted? Tell me. Where is democracy reached? Again, I'm repeating, my intervention was to allow the democratic process to be. Now the people of Ponda are betrayed of their rights of having a representative. And then there is politics within politics.
Okay.
That we could discuss it some other time. Yeah. Yes, because all these candidates who are there are not in the race next time in 2027.
Okay. Anyway, I don't know about that.
I'm telling you.
I agree.
That's what I'm telling you. You don't know what.
I don't know.
Even
about
this was happening. You did not know. I told you it is happening.
Sorry. Yeah.
No, see, I just want to correct him. And such utterances create a confusion in the mind of people. He said Parrikar is a good chief minister. The man who-
I said he
you may
was
feel, 1 minute. I'm
better
putting
than
that-
better than this BJP, I'm saying.
You said you had no problem with him as a chief minister. 1 minute.
Okay, anyway, don't fight among yourselves.
No, 1 minute. Better than him, the moment you say he is better than him when he is not better, there are people who have also got their own opinions, no?
Please
1
go
minute.
ahead. Yeah. Go ahead.
He is the man who said, बंद करेगा casino, तो अंदर घुस जाएगा. Casino increase after your chief minister. 1 minute. He said, double tracking I will not allow. Everybody is confusing them, sending that video out that he had said double tracking will not allow. When he did it? In 2012, when there was the UPA government there. The moment the UPA government went, everything came on. Parrikar is the one person, when he murdered democracy in Goa, when the party was routed out with 13 MLAs, he comes down as the chief minister. He goes into the ICU, cannot even sign a paper, secretary is signing all the orders. And you call him a good chief minister, a man of grit that even in the ICU wanted to continue. I went to the court on that matter. That was the time he came to the bridge for the inspection just 3 days before the judgment to show his existence. I haven't created an issue of his very existence. Where is he? When he's not even signing papers and you call it a good chief minister. Such utterances create confusion in the mind of people. Hey, kuch rahe. Because there is a section of a group who knows, may not talk. They say it in Konkani, I am saying it only because he raised it. I am prepared to debate with anybody in Goa on Parrikar. And I will tell you because I know Parrikar much better than anybody else in the BJP.
Today's BJP probably yes.
I know how he came into power. I will explain to you the ethics of Parrikar.
No, we will not discuss it.
Therefore,
We will
there is
discuss
nobody
it some other day.
to properly
Goa
defend
elections
him.
will come up.
He has said it out of what he has seen. I know it from the day he entered BJP.
Correct. You were one of the Jan Sangh.
I am the founder, not Jansan. I was the founder member of the BJP for your matter. At the meeting, Parrikar was not there.
Wow. Okay. At that time you were still studying his IIT.
Maybe, yeah.
Like, share, and subscribe.